Okay, now what we're going to do is work on our Renaissance letters. I've put these in alphabetical order. You are still responsible for knowing each of the sounds. Renaissance letters, I call them that because they're left over from the king and queen days, and we only say certain sounds in them. And on my cards, you will notice that the sound that is being said is underlined. Okay, so these are the sounds. GN says GU says G. KN says MB says MN says PN says RH says and we've already had this one in our controlled. WR says so that's G, So when you get the test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the different sounds, and I'll say like what is 2-letter N, and you will need to write GN. So you need to know what comes in front of the sound. So GN says GU says G, KN says MB says MN says PN says RH says WR says Okay, we have a rule in English that says I followed by 2 consonants may, will not always, but may say long I, like in light. Here we have the GH. For the rule of I, we count both consonants. But for the sound of GH, in this case, he says nothing. Light. But the rule is if I is followed by 2 consonants, he's allowed to say his name. Now there's another letter that has the very same rule, and it is O. If O is followed by 2 consonants, he can say long O, like in bold. And you'll notice LD is a blend. It is not a digraph, but it is a blend. But he is saying his sound, bold. So I and O, if they're followed by 2 consonants, they are allowed to say their name if they wish. Not all the time. They don't choose it all the time, but they are allowed to. K, CK is not k, it is just k. CK is k. QU is qua, and it's kind of a KW sound, qua. And Q can never, ever, ever, for English words, be without U. In other languages, Q can be by itself, but in English, Q and U have to be together. And in this case, whenever Q and U are side by side, U is not a vowel. It is not a vowel. It looks like a vowel, but it is not a vowel. Okay, now we have double E, and double E says E all the time, never changes. Nice to have something that never changes. So double E says long E, like in queen. Queen, Q-U-E-E-N. Remember, Q and U, the U is not a vowel when it is next to a Q. It's the only time he is not a vowel. Our next set is long double O, says ooh, like in food. Food. Ah. The short double O sound says like in look. More of a So double O says like in look. Have a great day.